All right, anything I want to change here? So the Karns, the Reapers. I'm not sure Karn is ever good enough on this board. It is a source of draw, but I'm not sure it's good enough. I think I might, especially on the draw here, I might switch back to Reaper. Maybe a Fine Finality? I mean, he tapped out a lot in a deck that runs 3 dive downs and 2 spell pierces. He tapped out a hell of a lot. It's argument for duresses there too. But this is just such a strong counter. I think we're gonna just run the Reapers. Maybe not though. I want that mid-game value engine one way or the other, either Karn or the Reapers. I suppose with Scriptures, Reaper gets a little bit better. I don't know if I want 3 in that deck. Life total is important in this matchup. Maybe we run 2 duresses. So I want the Doom Whisperer, I want the Vivians, I want the Reaper, or the Scriptures, I want the Contempts. I want his Azcanta. I want to kill Azcanta. He might not even be in there anymore, but it's still a 3/4 body. Have my Detection Tower deal with that shit. That last card is a little elusive here. Is it Drake's? Vivian's, Cast Downs, Tower, all those are in. Brontodon's out. I don't think I can Brontodon here. I mean, maybe. All right, let's leave 1 Karn like that. I'm not sure if Fine Finality is good enough for me. Yeah, I guess I can find Chupacabras, but Spell Pierce disrupts that too. Let's go this. All right, not entirely sure about that sideboarding. There's that 1 card that I'm not happy with. Good luck in match 3. Alright, hand looks totally fine. We've got a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a Plague Crafter. I'm very happy with that. I'd like to see my opponent mulligan once. No. Okay. Alright. What is this? Chart a course. No Phoenixes in there. Chat's saying this is... Oh, you guys are probably on the last game. This is not a great opener. This is an okay opener. It's got a 2 into a 3. We don't have the Wild Walkers. These cards are pretty easily dealt with by his deck. And they don't challenge Drakes particularly well. That's a good draw. I don't think I need another Branch Walker right now. Kanta, so I kept the Brontodons in. That's interesting. He's gonna have a Spell Pierce here or Dive Down, but neither of those things are relevant to my board here. I've got 5 lands. I don't have to Jade Light Ranger this turn. Jade Light Ranger does potentially come out at 4 power, which challenges an Enigma Drake, which seems pretty worth it to me here. So I'm gonna go to combat, and then I'm gonna play a Jade Light Ranger. Seems good. They flip Azcanta so quickly. It's terrifying to play against. This is why I run Field of Ruin, is exactly this matchup, because Azcanta is such a pain in my ass. I forget to play land drop. Did I just miss my land drop? Like, not play it? No, he's going first. Okay, never mind. Thought for a minute I just passed without playing land. It would have made me very salty. So he will flip next turn if he wants to. If he plays even a single spell this turn, which presumably he will. He's also running 2 Spell Pierce, 3 Spell Pierces main deck? 2. We don't know if they're still there. He may have taken them out. I mean, I killed him with a Planeswalker last game, but he may still not have them. I think they're probably still in his deck. I don't know what he sideboards in versus my deck. A lot of the stuff seems fine. And he's got to have a sideboard plan versus Golgari. I don't want him flipping Azcanta. I would love to slam Vivian, but he's seen Vivian. Always sounds awkward when I say that. I'm going to just run out Plaguecraft or draw a card. Guess I should do that before playing the land. I'm pretty sure this comes down always, but maybe not. Maybe, for example, if I drew an Assassin's Trophy, I might trophy Azcanta. Could wait till it flips and do it on upkeep, but... Alright, so let's draw our card and do 6 damage to his face. Calling the plays left and right over here. Alright. It could still be Spell Pierce, but it's probably Dive Down. I think either would be fine. I don't know. With Vivian, it's tough to say. And I kind of want Carnage Tyrant next turn anyways. But it could have been Assassin's Trophy, and that was a decision to make here. I think we just drop Memorial and say go. We have 6 power on the boards. So it might have been neither. It can always be opt, but it's always very scary casting into... is it control with this many 1 mana options? I have 1 trophy in my deck, by the way, chat. So that was just extremely lucky to get lucky on calling the card. Okay, so here comes Azcanta, being a pain in my ass, as Azcanta always is. We've got a clean answer to Niv, even with 6 mana. He does have 3 blue, 3 red, so it can be Niv. Could be a Planeswalker. Could be just a Drake. It's probably the worst one for me. Because it challenges my board. Keeps his Azcanta alive. Still leaves him mana to Spell Pierce Vivian. I think I'm just going to develop Carnage Tyrant, say go. Question is, do I want to hit him? Do I want to hit him for 1 more here? Yeah, I do. So he gets to eat a creature. Should have attacked first if I was going to do this, but I made the decision afterwards. Gets him to 5. Draw another card. I think I'm looking for a Chupacabra. That's an interesting one too. This can't be Spell Pierce on the mana I have. Can Disdainful Stroke it if he leaves 2 mana open. That may come in off the sideboard. We run a lot of 4 mana things that are scary to him. Chupacabras, Vraska's Contempts, Scriptures in the sideboard. See, but Scriptures makes Branchwalker not a lethal threat yet, but a scary threat. Again, remember, he knows about Vivian, so it's extremely difficult to play Vivian here. Attacking me! Oh god, that doesn't sound good. That looks like Niv plus Dive Down. Oh, Star of Extinction. Okay. Lets me resolve a Planeswalker onto an empty board. Can live with that.
The wilds are my shield.
Take that Carnage Tyrant. Okay, so we had 2 of those in the board, I think. Let's go double check. None in the main, 1 in the board. So we cannot do that again. So he's digging. He's digging for an answer, chat. That's where I want to be. All right, so Dive Down is, of course, terrifying, but not individually.
You can't stop nature.
I'm taking Detection Tower. Deals with Dive Down. He's already used his land removal. And next turn with Dive Down there, I can untap Trophy in response to a Dive Down and kill his blocker and kill him. So he now needs a blocker that absorbs Carnage Tyrant's health. Carnage Tyrant tramples too, so I can do all of this post blocks, which is pretty good. All right, fingers crossed. Took damage, it goes to 3. That's 5 mana. That's probably a Drake and a Dive Down, but the way that the Detection Tower works is that his creatures are always targetable. The trophy, I think I showed him trophy. I'm not sure. Unmana, untap, 5 mana. The hell is that? Instance that can kill Carnage Tyrant. I don't see any in the main deck. Let's take the sideboard. He has 2 fiery cannonades and a Star of Extinction. I don't think there's any instance that can do that. So I think we just attack him and kill him. Oh, it's Dispersal, of course. Never mind. I'm an idiot. It's sitting right in his hand. I don't have anything more expensive than Carnage Tyrant, so it makes no difference. It buys him a turn here. Yeah. Has to be my most highest mana cost one, unfortunately. Which is fine. Discard the Swamp. So he buys a turn that way. Let's run out the Carnage Tyrant. He's going to have to shock Vivian. What do we have? 3, 4. So we're going to plus first.
Balance comes.
Let's grab a Plague Crafter. It's a nice clean answer to all of his nibs. I need to double check my mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Merfolk Branchwalker. And still Carnage Tyrant. Don't need that now. Okay. It's the first time I've seen that mountain used, and that's kind of what I wasn't thinking about it. I like looked through his list. I'm like, there's no answers there, but that was an answer. Nice play. So 2 lethal threats on the board. We have Vivian to ult next turn. We've got Plague Crafter and Trophy and can pierce through spell immunity right now. When I built this deck, this was one of the things I was most concerned about when building this deck was Niv Mizzet or Drake decks running Dive Down. And that's why I'm running all of the cards. Got there. All right. Ooh, kind of exciting in the tournaments. I try not to be BM about waving arms and shit when I win games, but that was exciting. Very close games, super cool games. I thought we came so close that first game to getting there, and then going into it 0-1 into a best of 3 is a scary position to be in. Cool games.